In winter, I love to invite people round for a long, lazy lunch. So in this month's Essay Life magazine, I've devoted my entire feature to exactly that. There are canapes, entrees, mains and desserts, 6 recipes in all, and I'm going to do one of them for you today. The entree is a rice timbales, and it's made in one of these little moulds. All I've done with this is smeared it with some butter quite generously, and then I've coated it with rice crumbs. That makes it entirely gluten-free, but if that's not a problem, then just use ordinary dried breadcrumbs. I've cooked by absorption some arborio rice, added some saffron, and just let it cook until it's well done. Now I've added some butter, some parmesan and an egg. The whole idea is to get that lovely gluey quality because this is going to line our moulds. And this is the hero of the dish, our beautiful chicken and speck filling. Now to make this, I've heated some butter and oil in my wok. I've popped in the speck and cooked that until it's brown all over. Pop in some onion and chicken pieces and cook that chicken right through. A splash of white wine and use that liquid to scrape off any sediments on the bottom of your wok. We add some garlic and some sage, tomato puree, and let that start to evaporate. And finally, put in some peas and just cook until everything is nice and dry. Make sure it's well seasoned with salt and pepper. This is the consistency we're looking for. Now, while that's cooling, we can line our moulds with the rice. I find it's easier to do this with a couple of wet teaspoons. Put in maybe 2 teaspoons of rice into our mould, and then with the back of the spoon, come up to the sides, leaving a nice deep well. Then spoon in some filling and with the back of a spoon, push it down so that it compresses nice and tight. Take it right up to the top, but leave a little gap because we spoon some more rice over the top to fully enclose our filling. The rice and parmesan forms a crisp coating for our delicious filling. And then into the oven, 160 for about 25 minutes. While they're happily cooking in the oven, you've got plenty of time to fry up some sage leaves, a beautiful garnish for this dish. Now let these sit for about 10 minutes after they come out of the oven, and then with a knife, go right around the edge. Unmould it onto an individual plate and serve it with some lovely tomato and sage sauce. The best thing about my winter lunch recipes is that they all can be made ahead of time, and that gives you plenty of opportunity to relax with your guests and enjoy a nice glass of South Australian wine. Look for my winter lunch recipes in this month's Essay Life magazine, and remember you can download this recipe from our website.